This video did not exist in your reality until you directed your conscious attention toward it. You pulled this exact message from the infinite quantum field because you have been feeling it. Have you ever been listening to someone or reading a profound sentence and suddenly a wave of intense chills rushes down your spine? In this transmission, we are going to decode the ultimate mystery of the observer effect and how your physical body confirms quantum alignment. By the end of this video, you will completely understand your true power as the sovereign creator of your reality, and you will never ignore those sudden goosebumps again. Tell me, have you ever felt that sudden, unexplainable chill when you heard something that just felt deeply true? To fully grasp the magnitude of what is happening to your body, we must first look at the invisible architecture of our universe. In the realm of esoteric metaphysics, the quantum field is not just empty space, it is a living, breathing ocean of infinite probability waves. Every single possible event, timeline, and reality exists within this field simultaneously as pure potential. However, nothing becomes solid until it is observed. Observation is not just looking at something with your eyes. Observation is an intensely active, energetic process. It is your consciousness tuning into a specific frequency and locking it into the three-dimensional grid. You are the ultimate projector, and your deepest beliefs form the film. When you shift your frequency, the field must instantly reorganize itself to match you. But what if I told you the truth about this sensation? Let us begin by addressing the physical sensation itself. You know the feeling exactly. You are listening to someone speak, or reading a profound text, or simply lost in a deep stream of thought, and suddenly a wave of electricity rushes down your spine. Goosebumps cover your arms. A sudden chill washes over you, but the room is not cold. You are not sick. There is no logical, biological reason for your body to react this way. Modern science might try to explain this away as an evolutionary remnant, a reflex left over from our ancient ancestors reacting to sudden changes in temperature or perceived threats. But deep down, you know that this explanation falls incredibly short. You know this because of the specific timing of these chills. They never happen randomly. They always strike at the exact moment a profound truth is spoken, or when a sudden realization clicks into place within your mind. This is not a defense mechanism against the cold. This is a profound, energetic validation. Your physical vessel, which is essentially a highly advanced biological computer, is translating a massive influx of high-frequency data into a physical sensation that your conscious mind simply cannot ignore. Here is exactly where the secret lies. To understand why this happens, we must recognize that truth is not merely a concept, an idea, or a collection of well-arranged words. In the realm of quantum metaphysics, truth is a specific, measurable frequency. It is an acoustic and energetic vibration that resonates at the highest possible octaves of the universe. When you encounter a piece of information that aligns with the fundamental geometry of the cosmos, it carries a heavy, undeniable energetic weight. Most of the time, humanity operates on a lower frequency of survival, doubt, and deeply conditioned illusions. We are surrounded by static noise. But when a genuine, unfiltered truth penetrates this static, it acts like a tuning fork struck right next to a crystal glass. Your entire being is forced to resonate with it. The sudden chills you feel are the physical manifestation of your cells rapidly accelerating their vibration to match the frequency of the truth you just encountered. Your body is physically catching up to the sudden expansion of your consciousness. It is your soul ringing the bell of clarity, echoing through the dense matter of your physical form, reminding you of the ultimate reality you come from. This is where the quantum shift occurs. Let us dive deeper into the mechanics of the quantum field. You have likely heard of the observer effect, the scientific phenomenon where the mere act of observation alters the behavior of subatomic particles. Before you look, a particle exists as a wave of infinite possibilities spread out across the fabric of space and time, but the exact moment you direct your conscious attention toward it, that wave collapses into a single, defined, solid point of reality. Now apply this immense cosmic principle to your own moments of sudden realization. When you experience that profound chill, you are not just passively hearing a nice concept, you are actively collapsing a massive wave of probability. A new truth has just entered your field of awareness, and by recognizing it, by truly feeling it in your bones, your consciousness has locked a brand new reality into existence. The goosebumps are the friction of that collapse. They are the energetic shockwave rippling through your biological suit as infinite potential violently and beautifully crystallizes into absolute certainty. You have just chosen a new timeline, and your body is confirming the transition. And this brings us to the hidden architecture of your being. Your central nervous system is far more magnificent than biology textbooks suggest. It is not just a network of wires sending signals for movement and pain. In the esoteric anatomy of the human being, your nervous system is a highly sensitive, multidimensional quantum antenna. It is deeply plugged into the invisible fabric of the universe, constantly scanning the ether for frequencies, warnings, and confirmations. When you are moving through life on autopilot, this antenna is somewhat dormant, picking up only the necessary signals for earthly survival. But when your consciousness elevates, when you brush up against a universal law or a deep spiritual revelation, your nervous system instantly lights up. It acts as the bridge between the non-physical realm of infinite intelligence and the dense, three-dimensional reality of your physical body. The sudden wave of cold or the erupting goosebumps is the electrical surge of quantum data downloading directly into your cellular memory. Your spine acts as the central pillar, the lightning rod, capturing this high-frequency energy and dispersing it outward, literally rewiring you from the inside out. Think about the exact moments when these spiritual chills occur. Often, it happens in the middle of a conversation. Someone says a specific sentence, perhaps something about your life, your purpose, or the nature of existence, and instantly your body responds. What is actually happening in the unseen realms during that precise second? The words spoken are carrying a vibrational signature that perfectly matches a dormant blueprint within your own soul. You see, true spiritual awakening is never about learning something brand new. It is entirely about remembering what you have always known, but temporarily forgot when you incarnated into this dense, physical dimension. When the external words match the internal, hidden blueprint, a spark of pure resonance is ignited. The chills are your soul, screaming, "Yes, this is it. Pay attention." It is an internal alarm clock waking up a specific sequence of your spiritual DNA. The body recognizes the absolute truth long before the logical mind can process the complex meaning of the words. Your intellect is slow, heavily burdened by logic and doubt, but your energetic body is instantaneous, recognizing quantum alignment in a fraction of a millisecond. It is time to shatter the ultimate illusion. We must completely dismantle the deeply ingrained belief that your mind and your body are two separate entities. Western society has conditioned us to believe that the physical body is merely a dumb, mechanical vehicle carrying the brilliant brain around. This could not be further from the ultimate truth. Your physical body is entirely made of consciousness. It is essentially your subconscious mind rendered into visible, tangible matter. Every single cell, every organ, and every drop of blood holds profound awareness and memory. Therefore, when a massive shift happens in your quantum field, your body does not just observe it from the outside, it intimately participates in the transformation. The sudden goosebumps are a powerful reminder of this beautiful integration. They prove that your thoughts, your energetic alignments, and your physical form are deeply interwoven. You cannot have a quantum leap in your mind without your physical vessel feeling the energetic earthquake. Understanding this inseparable connection is the ultimate key to mastering the art of manifestation, because it teaches you that to change your external reality, you must physically embody the truth. Let us explore the fascinating phenomenon of timeline shifting. In the vast, boundless architecture of the quantum universe, everything that could ever possibly happen is already happening right now, simultaneously. There is a timeline where you are living your highest, most abundant, and most spiritually awakened life, and there are infinite variations of lower trajectories. We navigate these timelines through the frequency of our thoughts, emotions, and deepest beliefs. When you hear a profound truth and your body erupts in sudden, undeniable chills, you are experiencing the exact moment of a timeline jump. The realization you just had was the exact key required to unlock the door to a higher trajectory. The physical sensation is the actual feeling of your consciousness detaching from the old, limited timeline and violently snapping into the new, elevated one. It is a moment of profound cosmic realignment. The old version of your reality is dying, and a new one is being born within a single breath. If you pay very close attention to your life immediately after experiencing these strong spiritual chills, you will almost always notice that your external reality begins to shift rapidly. But what if this feeling is actually a memory? There is a magnificent metaphysical phenomenon that occurs during these moments of physical confirmation, and it can best be described as remembering your own future. Because time, as we perceive it in the third dimension, is an absolute illusion, the future you who has already mastered this physical reality is constantly trying to communicate with the present you. They are sending signals backward through the fabric of time to guide your current steps. When you stumble upon a piece of knowledge, a video, a book, or a mentor that is utterly crucial for your destined path, your future self sends a massive pulse of confirmation. The sudden chills are the echo of your own future success rippling backward into your present moment. Your body is reacting to a memory of an event that has not yet happened in linear time, but has already been accomplished in the quantum field. It is a profound, comforting pat on the back from the universe, assuring you that you have just found the exact breadcrumb you were meant to find. You are on the right path, and the destination is already perfectly secured. This is why you must learn the difference between your two minds. It is absolutely crucial to understand the distinct difference between how your logical mind operates and how your physical body processes quantum truth. Your conscious mind is an incredible tool, but it is heavily restricted by the ego. The ego's primary job is to keep you safe, which means it thrives on predictability, logic, and past experiences. When a massive paradigm-shifting truth is presented to you, your mind's first instinct is often to reject it, overanalyze it, or find a reason why it cannot possibly be true. It fears the unknown, but your physical vessel does not possess this filter of fear and doubt. The body operates purely on energetic resonance. This is why you will frequently find yourself listening to a bizarre or radical spiritual concept, and while your brain is actively screaming that it makes no logical sense, your body is simultaneously covered in goosebumps. The chills are your higher self aggressively bypassing the stubborn, logical mind to deliver the message directly to your cellular structure. The body never lies. It cannot be fooled by intellectual arguments or societal conditioning. Consider the profound role of synchronicity in this magnificent quantum dance. Synchronicity is not a random coincidence. It is the highly organized, incredibly deliberate language of the quantum field communicating directly with your conscious awareness. When you start experiencing sudden chills more frequently, you will inevitably notice a massive spike in synchronous events. You will think of a person, and they will call you. You will ask the universe a question, and the answer will appear on a billboard or in a random song playing on the radio. These events are deeply connected to the physical sensation of the chills. The goosebumps are the internal confirmation, while the synchronicity is the external manifestation of the exact same energy. The universe is showing you, both inside and out, that the boundary between your inner thoughts and the outer world is completely dissolving. You are no longer a victim of circumstance wandering blindly through a chaotic world. You are receiving real-time, undeniable feedback from the holographic projection of reality. The chills are the universe saying, "Message received," initiating the physical rendering of your new desires. Here is the missing key to manifestation. Let us look at the vital ingredient of emotional charge in the process of the observer effect. In quantum mechanics, a sterile, emotionless observation may collapse a wave of probability, but in the realm of conscious creation and human manifestation, emotion is the true magnetic force. Thought sends the signal out, but the intense, elevated emotion is what physically draws the new reality back to you. When you feel that sudden chill of truth, it is almost always accompanied by a sudden swell of emotion. It might be a fleeting feeling of intense awe, deep, profound peace, sudden inspiration, or even overwhelming relief. This is not an accident. The physical sensation of the goosebumps is acting as a massive amplifier for your emotional state. It is forcefully opening your heart center, ensuring that the observation you are making is heavily charged with magnetic energy. The universe does not respond to what we vaguely want. It responds strictly to what we are currently being. By forcing your body into a state of intense, chilled awe, the field is guaranteeing that your energetic signature is highly potent. And this process is not always entirely comfortable. The exact moment the chills wash over you is a moment of profound destruction and simultaneous creation. To anchor a new, empowering truth into your reality, the old limiting paradigms must be violently shattered. The sudden physical sensation you experience is the literal feeling of dense, stagnant energy breaking apart within your subtle bodies. For years, or perhaps even lifetimes, you may have carried a specific limiting belief regarding your worthiness, your power, or the nature of reality itself. These beliefs are not just thoughts, they are heavy energetic blockages stored in your muscles, organs, and nervous system. When the high-frequency sword of absolute truth strikes you, it shatters these blockages instantly. The sudden wave of cold or the intense tingling is the sensation of that trapped, low-frequency energy suddenly rushing out of your physical vessel. You are being detoxified on a quantum level. This is why you often feel a profound sense of lightness, clarity, and unburdening immediately after the chills subside. A heavy chain has been broken, and your energetic capacity has just expanded dramatically. Now that you hold this secret, what will you do with it? Now that you understand the profound mechanism behind this biological reaction, you must learn how to consciously harness this incredible power. Most people experience these spiritual chills, think, "Oh, that was weird," and immediately go back to their mundane, unconscious routines. This is a tragic waste of a massive energetic gateway. The next time you feel the sudden goosebumps when reading or hearing something powerful, you must stop everything you are doing. Do not brush past it. Pause immediately. Close your eyes, take a deep, slow breath, and lean directly into the physical sensation. Feel the electricity running up your arms and down your spine. In that precise moment, the portal between the physical and the quantum is wide open. Your conscious intent acts like a laser beam. While the feeling is active, mentally declare to the universe, "I accept this truth. I integrate this frequency. I command my reality to reflect this alignment." By doing this, you are manually turning the key in the ignition. You are transforming a reflexive confirmation into a deliberate act of masterful quantum manifestation. But I must issue a strong warning. There is a distinct consequence to consistently ignoring these powerful physical signs from your body. The universe operates on the principle of minimal effort and maximum efficiency. It will continuously send you the exact signs, synchronicities, and physical confirmations you need to guide you toward your highest destiny. However, if you constantly ignore the chills, if you continually dismiss the deep bodily knowing in favor of logical doubt and societal programming, the signals will begin to fade. Your nervous system will eventually stop acting as a highly sensitive quantum antenna and will revert to being a simple biological machine. You will begin to feel numb, disconnected, and deeply lost within the dense illusion of the three-dimensional matrix. Ignoring the physical confirmation of your alignment is a direct rejection of your higher self's guidance. It is telling the universe that you prefer the comfort of your limiting illusions over the profound responsibility of ultimate truth. Therefore, treating these physical sensations with deep reverence and immense respect is an absolute necessity for maintaining your connection to the field. We must also make a vital distinction. We must draw a very clear and distinct line between the chills of absolute quantum truth and the physical reactions generated by fear. Your body is a phenomenal instrument, but you must learn to read its dials correctly. The chills of fear, anxiety, or an impending threat are heavy, contracting, and intensely restrictive. They make you want to curl up, hide, or run away. They originate from the primitive, survival-based centers of the brain and leave you feeling drained and entirely powerless. The spiritual chills of quantum alignment, however, are the exact opposite. They are expansive, deeply elevating, and incredibly liberating. They usually start at the crown of the head or the base of the spine and wash over you like a wave of pure, sparkling electricity. Instead of contraction, you feel an immense sense of opening up. You feel inexplicably connected to the vastness of the cosmos. Even if the truth you are hearing challenges your current worldview and feels slightly intimidating, the bodily sensation is always accompanied by an undeniable undercurrent of rightness, deep peace, and profound empowerment. Learn to trust this expansive nature. This brings us to the evolution of your being. Every single time you acknowledge, accept, and lean into these physical confirmations, you are permanently elevating your baseline frequency. Your energetic body has a default resting state, a general vibration that dictates the quality of people, opportunities, and events you naturally attract on a daily basis. When you experience the sudden goosebumps of truth, you momentarily spike into a vastly superior frequency. If you honor the moment and integrate the realization, you do not simply drop back down to your old, lower baseline. You establish a brand new, slightly higher normal. Over time, as you accumulate hundreds and thousands of these small quantum alignments, your entire fundamental frequency is completely transformed. You literally become a completely different energetic being, operating in a completely different sector of the quantum field. Things that used to irritate you no longer exist in your reality. The struggles and blockages of your past simply fall away because you no longer possess the energetic density required to sustain them. You have climbed out of the basement of human suffering and into the penthouse of creation. But this is not just about you. It is absolutely vital to recognize that your personal quantum alignments do not happen in a vacuum. You are inextricably linked to the massive, intricate web of the collective human consciousness. Whenever you hear a profound truth, experience the undeniable physical chills, and successfully anchor that new frequency into your physical vessel, you are doing a tremendous service to the entire planet. You are acting as an earthly grounding rod for high-dimensional universal light. By allowing your body to process and integrate the energetic shockwave of truth, you are actively releasing a powerful, invisible ripple of elevated energy into the surrounding quantum field. This ripple touches the energetic bodies of everyone around you. You make it slightly easier for the next person to awaken. You thin the veil of illusion for the entire collective. Your sudden goosebumps are not just a personal victory, they are a microscopic revolution happening within the fabric of humanity. You are literally altering the planetary grid, proving that true world-changing power comes from profound, internal alignment with the frequency of ultimate truth. And then the magic truly begins. One of the most exhilarating side effects of recognizing and honoring the physical chills of truth is the rapid acceleration of your manifestation abilities. When your mind and body finally agree upon a single, undeniable reality, the time delay between thought and physical materialization begins to collapse dramatically. In the lower frequencies of doubt and separation, it can take years for a desire to fight its way through the dense sludge of your contradictory beliefs to become real. But when your physical body erupts in goosebumps, confirming that the new truth has completely bypassed the logical mind and penetrated your cellular structure, all resistance is instantly annihilated. The universe registers a pure, uncontradicted signal. You will begin to notice that the things you desire, the answers you seek, and the resources you need start appearing in your life with terrifying, breathtaking speed. This happens because you are no longer trying to force the universe to give you something from a state of lack. You have physically embodied the state of already having it, and reality has absolutely no choice but to instantly reorganize itself. But you must complete the circuit. To fully master this incredible phenomenon, you must develop a dedicated practice of grounding this intense quantum energy into your three-dimensional life. The spiritual chills are a massive influx of pure cosmic electricity, and just like a powerful electrical current, if it is not properly grounded, it can leave you feeling spacey, uncentered, or overwhelmed. After you experience a profound realization accompanied by physical goosebumps, take immediate, grounded action in the physical world. Drink a large glass of pure water to help your cells integrate the new data. Walk barefoot on the bare earth to discharge any excess, frantic energy back into the planetary grid. Write down the profound realization in a physical notebook using a pen, transferring the non-physical quantum download into tangible, visible matter. By performing these simple physical acts, you are commanding the ethereal energy to become solid. You are telling the universe, I have received the high-frequency transmission, and I am now weaving it deeply into the fabric of my everyday human existence. This bridging of heaven and earth is the true secret to mastery. This is your ultimate cosmic invitation. Ultimately, the sudden chills and the profound waves of bodily resonance are a direct call to step into your absolute sovereign power. For far too long, you have been taught to look outside of yourself for validation, for truth, and for permission to be great. You have been searching for gurus, leaders, and external signs to tell you what is real. But your physical body, operating as a flawless quantum antenna, is showing you that the ultimate authority has always resided entirely within you. You are the infinite universe experiencing itself in a localized biological form. When you feel those goosebumps, it is the divine creator within you waking up from a very long, deep slumber and recognizing its own magnificent reflection in the mirror of reality. You are not a tiny, insignificant speck in a cold, random universe. You are the powerful, conscious observer who collapses the waves of infinite potential into the breathtaking masterpiece of your own life. Trust your body. Trust the absolute, undeniable feeling of alignment. Stop doubting the immense power that flows through your veins and claim your reality. Remember this absolute truth. You are not simply existing inside of a reality, you are reality itself, observing and creating itself in real time. Every time you feel those sudden chills, it is your physical vessel confirming that you are the master of the quantum field, seamlessly shifting timelines and commanding the universe through your observation. Thank you for tuning your frequency to this transmission today. If this message resonated with your soul, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button to seal this energetic exchange, and write down in the comments below, I am the observer creating reality, to permanently anchor this new awareness into your physical world. Now I want to hear from you. What specific signs or powerful synchronicities have you been noticing in your life lately, right after experiencing these spiritual chills?